The word Apple is probably the word that comes to most people's minds when the name Siri is brought up, and rightfully so. For a decade now, Siri has been Apple's personal assistant, launched first in the iPhone 4S back in 2011. It was only a matter of time till it made its way into so many of Apple's devices, becoming the assistant on the iPad and all Macs. Siri stuck around for so long that for so many users Siri is Apple and Apple is Siri. But what many do not know is that Siri was not even made by Apple. It does not hold Apple the famous designed by California logo that Apple labels most of its devices with, or at least, it holds it a different way. Siri was actually designed in California, but not by Apple. It was originally developed by a team of researchers at Sri International, a non-profit research institute based in California. The technology behind Siri was originally intended for use in military applications, but Sri International saw potential in adapting the technology for consumer use. The technology was designed to understand and respond to voice commands, and it was available as a standalone app for the iPhone. In 2007, SRI International spun off a company called Siri Inc. to commercialize the technology. However, despite some initial interest from investors, Siri Inc. struggled to gain traction in the market. In 2010, Siri Inc. was acquired by Apple for a reported $200 million, which saved Siri from extinction and was a great move by Apple. At the time, Apple was looking for ways to differentiate its products from those of its competitors, and Siri's innovative technology offered a way to do just that. Apple saw the potential for Siri to become a key feature of its mobile devices and began integrating the technology into the iPhone. It was a time in which personal assistants were not as accessible and as good as they are right now, and Apple saw that and decided to make a move. When Siri was first launched as part of the iPhone 4S, it was a huge success. The ability to interact with a virtual assistant using natural language was groundbreaking at the time, and many iPhone users were impressed by the technology. Siri quickly became a popular feature of the iPhone and was widely praised for its ease of use and ability to perform a wide range of tasks. However, Siri's success was not without its challenges. Some users found that Siri struggled to understand their commands, particularly in noisy environments or when speaking in accents or dialects that were different from the ones Siri had been trained on. Additionally, as other companies began to develop their own voice assistants, Siri faced increasing competition in the market. Despite these challenges, Siri has remained a popular feature of the iPhone and other Apple products. Over the years, Apple has continued to invest in Siri's development, adding new features and improving its performance. Today, Siri is capable of performing a wide range of tasks, from setting reminders and making phone calls to providing directions and answering questions about the weather, sports scores, and more. Now, Siri has become something that most users are pretty used to, and with some major improvements happening over the year, many users actually use this on a daily basis. Siri was a great personal assistant that was more advanced and easier to use than most others. But the company that started Siri was still struggling financially to get their product off the ground, and Apple saw that as a win-win situation. Apple knew that personal assistants were going to become a mainstay on almost any device. Apple had this vision for the future and decided that it was worth the risk of spending $200 million plus hours and hours of research to make a small project into something big. Apple funded Siri and made it even better through its engineering team. And through that work, Siri became what it is right now. Siri might not be the best personal assistant out there, or to some maybe it is, but one thing is for sure: it was the right investment by Apple.